Welcome back to my channel. My name's Lauren, and for today's video I'm going to have my book of the month physical book TBR. So for next week there is a book of the month reading challenge going on. I think it's the 20th to the 26th, and I'm going to be trying to participate as best that I can. I will link the announcement video down below, but for today's video I'm going to go through all of the books that I physically own from Book of the Month. I no longer subscribe to them because, as you'll see, I have a bit of a problem. I think the total number of books on my physical TBR from Book of the Month is 83, but I'll put some sort of graphic on the screen once we go through them all and count them. So I really want to try and read these down. Last weekend I rearranged my entire life. A vlog of that is coming soon. I have to get myself up to wanting to edit that, which I need to do before I corrupt the files like I did with my last vlog. Yeah. So anyway, I decided to put all of my Book of the Month books on this shelf. So we have 3 shelves worth of books. The top shelves are just like middle grade series. I have like Nancy Drew, Goosebumps, Amber Brown, a bunch of different series like that. So that the top shelf is not part of this. But these 3 shelves are part of my TBR for this challenge, and I really want to see how many of these I can get read, how many of them I actually enjoy. Maybe there are some that I can inevitably get rid of and make more room on my shelves. You never know. So I'm basically just going to go through one by one, show you the cover. That's it. Most of these I don't know much about. There are a couple that are series. Like I have Heartless Hunter and Rebel Witch. I have Bringing Down the Duke, A Rogue of One's Own. I have a duplicate because with God of the Woods it was the book of the year one year, so I have 2. So I should probably see if I actually like that. And yeah, there's quite a few books on here, so let's just get started. Okay, so first I do have 3 volumes of their volume 0. So this is issue none, issue 2, issue 3. These are like short story collections. I don't know if I'm actually going to prioritize them or not, but they're here. And then I have A Rogue of One's Own, Bringing Down the Duke, How to End a Love Story, This Spells Love, Heartstrings and Breakable Things, Atomic Love, The Fox Wife, The True Love Experiment, The Other Side of Now, The Summer We Ran, Our Infinite Fates, Andromeda, Deep Cuts, A Sea of Unspoken Things, The Dagger and the Flame, Most Wonderful, Anna Marie and the Fox, All the Stars and Teeth, The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year, Upgrade and Recursion by Blake Crouch, Vampires of El Norte, Georgie All Along, Silver Elite. I have the Book of the Month version, and then I have the regular version. Sprayed edges. Aftertaste. Girl Serpent Thorn. The Keeper of the Night. The Beautiful, which I actually did start at one point. I got to page 110, so yeah. Hester, and Interesting Facts About Space. Okay, row 2. I think it might be easier just to show them and then put them back on the shelf. Sleep Tight, You Between the Lines, The Bones Beneath My Skin, Incidents Around the House, The City We Became, The Space Between Worlds, Heartless Hunter, Rebel Witch, Wayward, The Wilder Women, Kingdom of Back, Love and Other Disasters. And then we have the 2 editions of The God of the Woods, Wild Dark Shore, Darling Girl, The Change, The Stranger Upstairs, Once There Were Wolves. Really good, actually. Starling House, 10,000 Doors of January. This one is from 2019. The Ornithologist Field Guide to Love, The Last Love Note, The Glittering Hour, A Sorceress Comes to Call, Woven in Moonlight, The Frozen River, and One Star Romance. And maybe row 3, let me get the books off. 56 Days, Small Angels. You know what? Maybe. There we go. The Road of Bones, One Last Stop, Queen of Thieves, Giver of Stars, Red, White, and Royal Blue, Gone Tonight, Bloodguard, Half Sick of Shadows, A Winter in New York, A Talent for Murder, The Sundown Motel, The Lost Story, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I thought this was a book of the year, but maybe it's just shiny. The Wishing Game, which is actually by the same author as The Lost Story, so I'm going to put them together. Phantasma, I was good and I did not buy the sequel yet. Hera and Ariadne. The Damage. The Crimson Crown. I don't know how to say this, but I think it's Kake? KK? I don't know. The Unfortunate Side Effects of Magic and Heartbreak. Wait. Oh no, this is tabbed because the recipes are tabbed. I have in fact not read this. But it does have a really pretty fairy loot bookmark in it. So the intentions were good. Spinning Silver and A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. The Library Book. And Thistlefoot. So not counting the volume zeros, I have 85 book of the month books on my physical TBR, which is insane. I used to be a book box like junkie, like subscription junkie, obviously, but I decided to cut back this year. In the year 2025, I was cutting back on book subscriptions because I wanted to be able to pick my own books to read. And I wanted to get some of these read down and to really focus on owning books that I love and not just owning books to own them. So yeah, hopefully next week when I read some of these books, that will help me out with that goal. So anyway, let me know down in the comments below, do you subscribe to book subscription boxes? Do you have like an overflow of books you need to read from these subscription boxes? And then I will just see you in whatever video comes next. Bye!